Hello and welcome to the Real Talk with Miss B, where Miss B spills all the tea. Once again, there's nothing in here. I don't know why I do that. I just use it for effect. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about in this video is how to prepare for your college audition, whether you are a dance major, musical theater major, acting major. But I felt like something that was very important to address is to differentiate how a musical theater audition and a show audition, how that is different compared to a college audition. Yes, they are different. So I reached out to my two friends. One is a director and he casts a lot of shows. He's also done a lot of shows. I also reached out to my fellow colleague who has also worked in admissions. I talked to him with what he has noticed, and also we kind of talked about both of our experiences, and I'm just gonna take the two and then we're just gonna dissect. So I kind of split it up in my TikTok video really quickly, but I wanted to kind of elaborate it in this video. For a musical theater audition, a show audition, an industry audition, they're mainly looking for four things: look, level of professionalism, specific skills, and style. If I were to break down these even more, so for look, it means, do you have the look of the show I want? Is this a Hairspray show? Is it an In the Heights show? What kind of a show is this, and do you have the look to match that? Also, a level of professionalism. They're looking for who's going to be confident, who has that level of professionalism, who has everything memorized, who has their headshot, who has a good resume. For style, you want to make sure that these people fit in that style. Can they do pop if they're doing a more contemporary piece? Can they sing very rich vibrato? Is this a 30s, 40s piece? Are they doing something like Fosse? So they have to really know the dance style, and also the singing style is a little more jazz. That's what I mean by style versus look. Now for the last one, specific skills. They kind of have to get specific skills for certain shows. So if you're doing a tap show, you need to have people that tap. If you are doing a acting show and you need people to do accents, you need to make sure that these people know how to do accents and they have a background and they have those skills in accent and voice work. I think one of the biggest analogies I can help differentiate the two is when you're casting or looking for people for a show, it's kind of like you're making a play in poker. You have your cards and you're looking for a straight or a flush or whatever it may be. So what you're looking for is anything that can help complete that play for your poker game. For a college audition, it's kind of like building your Yu-Gi-Oh cards or like your Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So when you're building a deck, you want to make sure that you have a lot of diversity and all things that can help you with future endeavors. I may need a dark magician, I may need a blue eyes white dragon, sometimes I need something else. So some of the things that I would differentiate a college audition is they're looking for preparation, talent potential, presence, connection, and passion. Preparation. You just have to be prepared. You have to know the play, you have to know your words, you have to know the musical, you have to know your character, certain things like that. For connection and passion, it means, are you connected with the words that you're saying? Do you relate, or do you feel a connection between your pieces that you are bringing in, whether it be a dance piece, a song, or a monologue? You have to be connected with all of your pieces. Another thing is presence, which means just have confidence and just know who you are. I was in Texas, I think, and this one guy who came in, he was awesome because he was literally his authentic self. He came in and he was like so Southern, and he just says, "Howdy, my name is blah blah blah." For his slate, he just said howdy, and the adjudicator was like, that was the most charming thing I've seen all day, and he was just so himself, and the material was perfect that he picked. So another thing is talent potential. It means you have the potential to be in the program, which means like, oh, this person's very talented, I think they have potential to grow, or they have some really natural talent. I think if we give them some coaches and some tweaks, they can really be polished up. An industry audition, you just have to be ready and polished and ready to go. So that's why it's a little bit different. That also reflects the material that you bring in. You don't have to bring in the most like obscure piece of music or the obscure monologue that no one's ever heard of. You just need to find something that relates to you, that's in your age range, that you connect with. Those are the key differences. Now, to be prepared. This is the biggest thing. I've seen so many people just not know their lines, or just not know their song, or they just didn't read the play. So here are the main things to help you prepare for your audition, whether you're in dance, musical theater, or acting. For actors, when you are picking your monologues, you need to make sure that 1, it really connects with you, 2, you're able to read the play, and that's very important. 3, it matches your age range and your ethnicity. So if you're like a 16-year-old white guy, you probably shouldn't be doing Denzel Washington's monologue from Fences. But you need to find something that you can really nail. You feel connected with it, you like the material, you can read the play, you know it, and it fits who you are. Really take your time to really research your monologues. Here are some ways where you can find a monologue. Don't go in a monologue book. There are also a lot of plays that you can get from the public library for free. Also, what you can do is if you want to find plays that the adjudicator would know, but it's not overdone, look up the Pulitzer Prize plays, but only look at the finalists. And the Pulitzer.org, the Pulitzer website, they actually list every single finalist in the past like 50 years, I believe. So if I was scrolling down in 2002 and I wanted to see a finalist and I look up the finalist play PDF, I most likely will find the play. That way you can read it. Also, if you want to just kind of scroll through them fast, look up all the finalists and look at the summary and see which ones you can find characters you relate with, then make a list, then go in and read the plays. Reading plays aren't boring. It's actually way more fun to read a play than it is to read a book. It's very fast and you can honestly engage with it and relate to it more and kind of have more fun with reading it. For classic rep, don't pick anything that's from your high school English class. For dancers, I highly recommend you take a ballet class or you brush up on your ballet before you come into your audition. Because a lot of contemporary dancers or jazz dancers, they're very, very used to that jazz technique. And then once an adjudicator tells them to do something with a ballet technique, like a combo, they're kind of stuck and they haven't brushed up on it as much. So they're doing their turns as jazz turns instead of ballet turns. Also, try to master reversing any combo. You should probably already be able to do that. But I mean, if an adjudicator were to say, okay, I need you to do chasse, chasse, glissade, glissade, prep, turn, turn, pas de bourrée, turn, turn, and piqué, then you should know how to already reverse that. For musical theater people, once again, you don't have to find the most obscure song that no one's ever heard of. Usually they want musical theater that's been published or that's been on stage. That means it doesn't have to be Dear Evan Hansen. It could be Cantor and Ebb. It could be Gershwin. It could be Rodgers and Hammerstein. It could be like Finian's Rainbow. It could be a bunch of other musicals that aren't just the Tony winners from the past decade. There's a lot more than you think that's out there, so just do your research. And the most important thing is to find a musical with a story. Standalone songs can work, but the adjudicator wants to work with a song that has a story that you know the musical. The whole point is you're going into a musical theater program. You should sing a song that's musical theater from a show. Once you're in the real world, you can pick your standalone songs that no one's ever heard of, and it's fine. But usually 10 out of 10 times, the adjudicator is very patient and they want to try to give you direction and they want to work with you on your pieces, which means they'll ask, oh, do you know whose character this is? Okay, do you know what happens before? Oh, do you know this musical? Okay, great. Once again, it doesn't have to be Wicked, it doesn't have to be Anastasia, it doesn't have to be Little Women, it could be a lot of things, just do your research. There's the whole internet out there, guys, like just look, it's amazing. But yeah, those are my tips to being more prepared for your audition. I hope this helps in any way, shape, or form. Please share this to anyone you know who's getting ready for an audition or getting ready to start their audition season, or maybe who's a junior and wants to prep ahead of time before they start auditioning. I post videos every Friday, so please catch the Real Talk with Miss B every Friday on this channel. Here is the giveaway. So if you're listening and you want to know what the giveaway is and you want to enter, here is your chance. So I made a TikTok dance that's like a Broadway musical theater trendy TikTok dance. And the way to enter is you have to duet me and you have to put hashtag Miss B giveaway. You have to do both of these things in order to be considered. I'm gonna pick the winner in about 2.5 weeks. I'll make an announcement of when the actual date is. Also, what is the giveaway? The giveaway is I'm offering a private one-on-one session of a mock college audition, which means I will be your adjudicator for the day, as well as my friend who is my colleague who also works in admissions. Not only will you be getting a mock audition from one person that works in admissions that is part of the theater industry, but 2 people that are part of the admissions and theater industry, which is so rare. If you really want to be considered or you need to tell your friends about it, share this video and make sure to duet and do hashtag Miss B giveaway for my TikTok dance. You can't just stand there and just kind of be like, hashtag Miss B giveaway. Like, duet and do the dance. It's fun. It's very easy to learn. I made it very simple. Duet me, hashtag Miss B giveaway. So you can put it in the hashtag on the bottom, or you can actually write and make sure that I can see it, hashtag Miss B giveaway in your video. All right, that is going to be all today. Once again, please like, subscribe, and comment anything you would like me to talk about next. All right, young pupils, later.